Good morning, everyone. Wow, what a different day it is again as far as the weather goes. It's a little bit windier. If you were watching right from the start, which I doubt, it certainly has a bit of a breeze and the clouds are out and it's nice and cool, it's gentle. Love it. So I'm Boundy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand, the daily card spread reading. Today I'm not using Lenormand, I'm using the Kipper fortune telling deck. So we'll go across to the cards. Let's have a look at them. And here we go. The beautiful, of course, it's crooked again. I still haven't got that right, have I? The right angles, but that's okay. This is the Kipper fortune telling deck by Ciro Marchetti. He has created this beautiful deck, and the artwork is superb as usual. It's a lot brighter as a contrast with the colours with this one, which brings it more to life even further, I think. And here's the guidebook. I'll be using that one as well. So what we have is card 12. Privileged lady is our main theme for our day today. I had to giggle to myself when I saw this. The family room, card 21, is in our home space, so perfectly located. And card 36, distant horizon, is that is in our workspace today. And that looks like a fantastical card there as well. I love it. So let's dive into them with more detail. I'll just zoom into the cards themselves. Unfortunately, the more you zoom in, sometimes you can lose some of that detail and clarity. It's a little bit fuzzy, but it's not too bad for the technology that I've got, which is now getting a little older. It's at least 12 years old, could be 13. I think I got my iMac set up in 2012 maybe. I don't think it was 17, unless I'm mixing that up with the car. Don't know. It's getting old. But we're here, we have the right tools, we are able to share this with you. Well, I am able to share this with you. I say we, I suppose, because what we've got is our spirit guidance with us all the time. Those that are ancestral spirits, the origin and source of what life is, who life is, whatever you understand and believe as that helps us along in our daily life. So, spirituality, whether you have a particular religious order that you follow, it's all how you are growing and understanding in your own life and what part you play in the global realm of it too. So, with card 12, the privileged lady, what we have here, after saying good morning to Anna, lovely to see you here, Anna. I don't think I've seen your name in here before, so welcome aboard. And yes, so nice to see you here. Whereabouts are you from? Are you Australian, or it's your evening over in the western, whatever you call it, the eastern, the other side of the world anyway, to Australia, because I'm coming from Australia here. Okie dokie, privileged lady. Looks gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful scene in behind her. We meet the privileged lady, the epitome of wealth, ease, youth, health, beauty, and charm, as she strolls across the wide lawn past the orchid house. Lavishly dressed in the latest fashion, she gives us the relaxed look of a lady used to admiration. This card stands for fun, creativity, luxury, the good life, and all beautiful things. So she can also be the best friend of the main female. That's different definitions here when it's in the grand tableau. So the main female card too in opposite sex readings, or the partner of the main female in same sex readings, whichever way you float your boat. So she is the female counterpart of the wealthy man, but with false person, she can be a mean girl capable of snobbery, vanity, disdain, etc. Now, we don't have that other card present, so the card 8, so it doesn't matter. So there's no other challenging cards here. It's just a wonderful reading. So it could be a young woman, a daughter, or younger mistress with this card. When this card isn't referencing to a person, it's talking about a lucky phase, being carefree, no worries. This is usually a positive card. We don't have bad ones in my readings, so we're taking it as all things positive, okay? Represents the prosperity, luxuries, creativity, and wellness. So there you go. We've got that wonderful aspect of having things flowing smoothly for us today, in knowing that, especially in our world and space, we do have many privileges of, the luxuries and all of that that others don't. So let's be thankful and grateful for our ease in living standards and all that we can continue forward in sharing that. Okay, that's what I'm feeling from it. It is that sharing. And again, with numerology, we've got 1, 2, adds together to be 3. I love the threes. So you'll notice that pattern in the 3 of these cards. Okay. Well, it's wonderful, isn't it? And Anna, you're a local girl, Adelaide, not far from where I am then. It's lovely to have you here. Okay. Now we're moving to our family room, which is card 21. In the home space. I just love it that this is where it fell. It's a warmth, intimate, beautiful room that this is depicting with the coffee ready to go. So let's have a look at this one as our mid-morning. I just saw mid-morning coffee is served as I noticed the coffee pot in the picture there. Beautiful. So, a mid-morning coffee is served in a bourgeois drawing room true to Victorian style. The drawing room in better houses was off the formal parlour and was a place to withdraw to for entertaining close friends and family. Society visits would have been kept in the formal parlour, so we know we're now in a welcoming and supportive space where secrets and personal matters may be shared. Literally, it's a room and stands for all private or enclosed spaces such as living rooms, hotel rooms, offices with doors, apartments. More abstractly, it represents privacy and intimacy. This sense of closeness can also refer to the time and place, as in soon, near, right next to you, or shortly, so no more than a month. So it's really interesting to get a card that does reference to the timing of when something may be happening for moving forward. So there could be something that you yourself are planning directly, and hey, maybe it is all the planning and relevance for Christmas Day or the type of holiday celebrations that you celebrate, okay? So this card does signify those personal spaces such as your home, your apartment, and all of the rest. Hold fast to the present now. This card describes everything that is very close, whether temporal or spatial. So it's also a card that indicates the home and the privacy and all things that are close and most important to you. Okay? Your space, your taste, your ambience as part of it as well. So we do like to decorate and bring into our perspective in our home spaces, more particularly the family room being that ultimate shared room with other members of the family. And we do put our own mark on it in how we want the decor and the furnishings and the small touches, like the things that I have behind me. You know, there's a carousel. Further over, there's a beautiful scent warmer thing that brings a bit of atmosphere as well because it's got a light behind it. Above my desk, I've got my gorgeous owl friends decorating the top of my desk, being my company. I love it. We all do have those little things, and they are probably part of that is the abundance of life that we live. It's the demonstration that we have the money to spend on frivolity, on small things, on stuff. I'm wanting to reduce mine because I find it so much that is there that is, I wouldn't say wasteful and useless. It tickles our senses and gives us pleasure, but is it really useful? I've gotten down to that point of trying to find, have things that are useful and not just so much of the stuff and junk, things that really aren't needed in my home. And, we should really be protecting Mother Earth and not making all this stuff. So, whatever it is that you decide as far as how, you're sharing your personal space with others, make sure that what you're needing to do is discern and choose for yourself who you're inviting in. Okay, so it is the space where you can say, no, you're staying out, you're going into the formal, and you're not coming into my private realm. You can choose, even if it is family, you still have the choice in designing it how you like, in inviting who you like into that space. We've got the choices, we're able to do that. Okay, and we've got, and I haven't got any more comments, so that's fine. Distant horizons with our workspace. Now we're working up to the tail end, that last couple of cards. Yeah, I think in the Kipper deck there's 39 cards. So this one is in this book it is. 36 is distant horizons. It almost gives that feeling of travel. And even though it's in the workspace, it could be that there are things developing and designing. This looks so fantastical and amazing that, we've got this that we can create. We're still anchoring into what we have as our workspace and, designing what we want as far as that perspective for what we do that earns us the income, okay? And the income gives us that privilege to be able to spend as we desire in our family room, in our home, supporting other family members and just being able to enjoy life. But it does bring to mind, what are we actually creating? Is there a monster that's coming ahead because of how much the consumerism is there? That's just my thoughts, my humble opinion. Okay, it doesn't come from the cards. Let's see what the guidebook actually brings us for this one. So this is an enabling and usually positive card, right? So here, a beautiful dreamlight ship with gossamer rainbow sails lifts anchor to fly you to the wide shores of your wildest hopes. Literally, this card represents yearnings, dreams, hopes, wishes. The significator, which is you, is sailing to a new shore. Speaking about change there, isn't it? Literally, the card is the sea, lakes, bodies of water, continents, faraway places, foreign people, and greater distances than the pathway. From this sense of foreign contact, it also suggests opening your mind, developing new views, becoming more spiritual or philosophical. Traditionally, its position is important. That's referencing the Grand Tableau. So I'm not going to mention that. So it's referencing all of those. If it's closer, it's the current vision is more important and coming soon. Something unrealised, something that makes more concrete effort to make real if it's further away. Oh my goodness, this card of dreams and fantasies. The card that follows this one can be a dream. We don't have a card following. So it also indicates the silver lining on the horizon. Can stand for foreign countries, wanderlust, voyages, and etc. Broadening horizons, new perspectives and visions. And this is absolutely that, Anna. Just seeing your comment, is this manifesting what you want in 2006, or is it the today only? The reading's relevant for today, but it does connect to what the future is if that's what the card is showing. So what you feel around this particular card for your life situation, that's what it is meaning. For me, it's just so relevant because distant horizons, continents and the rest. The day after Christmas, I'm flying out to go and visit Japan with a girlfriend. She asked me along, would I like to travel with her after, around the Christmas break? And, oh, yeah, okay. Fiji was the first choice, but that's not what we ended up choosing because I thought monsoons and humidity is not my scene. And she then chose Japan. So that's where we're going. Wonderful anticipation building now as I need to plan and work things out for my work, that I will be having a break this year fully and completely. I won't be doing these types of live streams whilst there. I'm just going to have personal present time in the moments of being there rather than feeling I need to and have the pressure of doing a daily live stream. It's that type of thing. So it really is being immersed and into the plan at the final stages of planning for that now and getting things together. And yes, it does feel like, wow, I'm just so lucky that I'm able to be able to afford to go on a trip like this and spend some time with a wonderful friend, enjoying those moments that are going to be an experience of a lifetime, wonderful memories. You know, that type of aspect. How much I am grateful for, I mean, absolutely amazing. And for my children and the family and, you know, where we live, all of these things that we can just say, wow, what a privilege to be alive. Okay, so that is the card reading for today. I know I'm late and all the rest, but I had the best wonderful lay in this morning, just relaxing and listening to a good book, patting the dog. It was wonderful. Then a casual, you know, get out of bed and have the shower and get dressed. And I haven't had breakfast yet, but I don't tend to have breakfast anymore. I do some fasting, so um, it's not intermittent fasting. I do it every day. I just, from last night, I don't eat until 12ish. So that's where I break my fast. Suggested for good health, so I'm giving it a go rather than getting up and straight away eating. So there you go, Anna. Woohoo, sounds like a wonderful adventure. It absolutely is going to be. Especially, it's been so many years since I've experienced snow, and apparently Kyoto is experiencing snow at the moment. Well, it was a couple of days ago when I checked on the weather. It's going to be in the freezings like Norton 1. So thank you, Roz. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Anna, for being here as well. So as you move forward in your days from today, remember, be present in today. The tomorrows will sort themselves out. Yes, it's nice to have some form of planning and stuff in place, but it's not in concrete. Allow yourself to experience now to its best depths that you can. And yes, plan, but have it loose. Be flexible. Step into your spiritual realm as well. Don't forget that. Take time to breathe deeply and connect with them. I just do that as I call it my Zen space. So I'll sit in a chair, close my eyes, and take some deep breaths. It's a method for self hypnosis as well. But I just drop into what is, it feels, well, like bliss. Takes a bit of practice, but you know, sometimes we need to do that throughout our day, especially when things start to pile up a little bit because of the stress we put on ourselves. So let it go and take those breaths when you need to. And through everything, just have a wonderful, marvellous day and be the best you that you can be. So I'll catch you tomorrow and have that wonderful day. Namaste.